summer, and the Los Angeles Rams have switched hemispheres. They're back in their home in L.A. after the opener in Australia. The Rams set to welcome the Giants, who come cross-country to wrap up this second week of the season on this Monday night. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go here on Monday Night Primetime. And he'll get this up past the 20, but that's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams. And the offense has a long field on drive one. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. A modest game, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line. Monday.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. DJ Reader. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Third and long. Here's Stafford. That one intercepted on the 3rd play of the game. Picked off by Javon Howard. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. Force the turnover on the opening drive. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. On 1st down, Dart. And not liking anything downfield, he'll just get this to the sideline. It is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 2nd down, Dart. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Dart going to throw it again. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Rolling right. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
51 yards, the gain on the play. That's good for a Rams first down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. On the give, it's Hall. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Cornerbacks are drafted for... We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up in run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. The shotgun, it's Stafford. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This a 31-yard attempt. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field, you're hoping that next possession has a different result.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll go again with Scatterboo. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. to a second down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. Stay on the ground with Washington. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Emmanuel Forbes on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. Trying to connect with Cam Scattaboo coming out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up. Out of a shotgun. It's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. On now, Pro Bowler with the Ravens a season ago. Now the punter for the Giants, Jordan Stout. Xavier Smith is deep for L.A. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. So we are through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Giants leading this one early. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football. They start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's Stafford now on second down. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Scattaboo. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a yard. Here's Dart. The second down throw is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 3rd and 1, it's Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Man in motion here is Tucker. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. Throwing again, Dart. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Scattaboo. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back when they hold him to no gain.
We'll run the draw, and here's Washington. And he's in! Mike Washington Jr. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Giants 10, Rams nothing.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play. From the 20, here's second down and 7. From the gun, here's Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 4.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Exiting the pocket right. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Center leads him to the line for first and 10. To throw is Stafford. Short throw pulled in by Parkinson.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Second and inches.
At the 39-yard line.
To the air again. Stafford. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Throwing again is Stafford. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Second down and 10.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third and 2. Stafford. He pulls it in around the 5. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Rams are on the board. It's 10-7.
Rams 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Giants take over
And that
first
one
and
is
10.
through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he gets this up close to the 40. Poona Ford is there to bring him down.
Ford on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
To the air on second down. Dart. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. Down the right sideline.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The extra point is good. And the Giants will get out in front 17-7. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. On the return, this is Blake Corum. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On the ground, it's Scatterboot. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Tackle made by Nate Landman.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
Second down, 8 yards to go. To throw is Dart. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. On the draw, here's Scatterboot. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Now Dart. That's caught downfield by Tucker. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. That's good for a Giants first down. A run straight ahead. That's Scatterboot. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 4-yard line.
Out of the pistol, it is a run with Washington. Powering forward, he's in. Mike Washington Jr. Touchdown, New York. That his second touchdown tonight. Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants up their lead. It's now 24-7. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Corum. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Oh, a loose football. And the Giants come up with it.
That fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
The motion there, tight end Johnson. Once again, it's Scatterboot. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Hit as he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop, and it sets up fourth down. Jordan Stout, the punter, kicks it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now a first down throw for Stafford. Flush to his right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Abdul Carter getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is second and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Nakua hauls it in. That's how to dig yourself out of the hole. A pickup of 18, much more manageable. 3rd and 2 coming up.
So often sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
He gets this complete, finding Adams. He's still on his feet, and they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain on the play of 66 yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Leads to 2nd and
Here's another
goal.
shot from the 6. It's 2nd and goal. Williams gets it on the draw. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Short of the goal line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Monday Night Primetime continues after this. They're in 4-down territory for sure, But what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Williams, and he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's in. Reese Hall, touchdown Los Angeles. That is first touchdown of the new year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Oh, how about this? Did the Rams get it? Yes, they did. First down, Stafford. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. On 1st and 10, Stafford forced to his right. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
2nd down, it's Stafford. That is caught. What a throw. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That's to the end zone, intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. He's to midfield, inside the 30. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. On 1st down, Dart, and unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
On 2nd down, Dart. Oh, they get the takeaway they needed. It is intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he sets his guys up with a short field and a chance to tie up this game.
The Rams take take over first.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
Up the middle with Scalaboo. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
They get 20 on the connection. First down, Giants. They'll run out of the gun with Scalaboo. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. Man in motion here is Tucker. Dart going to throw here on second down. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch.
New York.
Darius Slayton.
For the extra
Touchdown, Giants. That his second TD catch of the season.
Extra score, Giants 33. Rams 19.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
A first down throw for Stafford. Moving. Oh, the ball comes out. And it looked like one of the Rams got there first, and indeed, L.A. will keep the ball.
A loss of 6.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
50-50, 180, 10-10. Now a second down throw for Stafford. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. That is incomplete. Taking the shot there as we reach the 2-minute warning. Big play in the game right here. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll run with Scannaboo. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And a good, hard run. He would not be denied. Surging forward to pick up 8. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll try to run for it with Scannaboo. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Stafford now on second down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. From the gun, here's Stafford. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Again, it's Stafford. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down. To the air again, Stafford. And he'll scramble for about 3 yards there, but that will lead to third down.
Carter on the stop. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. This is fourth down. One last throw here for Stafford. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night.